Okay, so it's been 11 months since I've been in Atlanta, and it's been good. It's been good. A lot of people hit me up and they ask me, like, how's it been? What you doing? I want to move to Atlanta. What part should I move to? Peace. So I'm back with another video about my time so far in Atlanta. And the last video I left was a snapshot, just talking about my 10 months here so far, how it's been, what I like about Atlanta so far. So yeah, make sure to hit subscribe, make sure to hit like, and let's get into it. So yeah, it's been a lot of shadow work going on. Well, what people call shadow work, what I call recognizing one's toxicity, being able to go within and heal the parts of yourself that you've hidden. That's what shadow work is. I've been doing that a lot through journaling, writing, and seeing myself in situations. I see how I move. I see like the type of men that I attract in my life, different things like that, since being here. And it has been like very enlightening for me, but it's also been like, man, I got tight. Oh, it's been showing me the areas where I need work. How far I've actually come and what I've been doing, how much further I got to go. Getting used to the time, getting used to men trying to holler at me just because they see me taking the trash out, and they like, oh, you must not got a man because you taking your trash out. Oh, you must not got a man because you at the tire place by yourself without a man in the car. Oh, you must not have a man because you putting the groceries in your trunk. Like, damn. Can I just be out here? Yeah, moved to Atlanta 11 months ago, and it's been an up and down experience. It's been like a roller coaster. It's been like enlightening. It's been overwhelming. It's been fun. It's been times where I'm just like, why did I come here? It's been a lot. It's been a lot in this span of 11 months. It's really been a lot. But for the most part, it's been transforming. All this time, I've wanted to move to Atlanta. I've been wanting, and when I say all this time, I've been wanting to move here since 2010 when I first graduated from college. And I didn't. Like, I was talked out of it. I started doing my own thing in Denver. I was producing my own show. I started making moves in my marketing career, so to speak. I was doing a lot of work for DJ K-Tone, meeting a lot of people in the industry. A lot of people. And I was traveling, I was making moves. And then, I got stopped in my tracks because I did experience something very traumatic. And this situation made me want to move. And I moved to Kansas City. And I was in Kansas City for a little under 2 years. And I started a family out there. And because of the things that I had gone through, it like opened a window for me. It opened a door for me, and I started a new version of myself was born at that time. I was a different Andrea. Matter of fact, I became Drea Israel, and I still am Drea Israel. That's my pen name. That became my poet and artist name as a recording artist. So then I moved back to Denver, and I had a few more children. And upon my return of Saturn, which is a period in your life, everyone's life when they're getting ready to enter their 30s. In astrology, that portion of your life is called the return of Saturn. And it's kind of like an evaluation, like, okay, you're 28 and a half, 29, 30, 31 now. These are the changes that you need to make in your life. Or these are the things that are solidified, and here's how you will evolve from here. For me, it was like, okay, listen, these relationships you've been in, not cool. The career path you've been going, not you. Within that time, I had went through a breakup. I really started taking music and my poetry a little bit more. Okay, so I was like, I really started taking poetry and music more serious. All this in relation to going through my Saturn return. So yeah, okay, back to this journey. So I'll say about the end of 2019 through 2020 is when I really started to plan, like, I'm going to Atlanta. I'm just going to go out there and find me a place. I had a few conversations with people. And honestly, I would hit people up like, where should I go? Like, what is a good place to live in Atlanta? And I want to come out there. Like, you know, I was getting ready to move to a new city. So I was like hitting up people that I knew in the city. And sometimes I would get feedback like, oh, okay, cool. Like, let me know when you get here. Or I kind of would feel like the undertone would be like, okay, you've been saying you coming to Atlanta. So when you get to Atlanta, get here. Like, and then go from there, you know. I came out here in August. And I had asked my mom, like, can you watch my kids for a week so I can take a week out there and really find me a place? And she was like, you can have 4 days. So I was grateful that she told me I could come out here for those days, and I came out here. And before I had went, I looked up all the places that I could possibly afford, and I had it in my mind like, okay, I'm gonna cross this off the list. I'm going over here. I'm gonna be over there. Oop-de-wop, oop-de-bop. So I was out here, and oh my goodness, it was crazy. Okay, so I'm staying in Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville is pretty much an hour from Atlanta. All the places that I had marked down were in Atlanta. I had like maybe one place in Lithonia. And then, so yeah, I'm just riding around. I'm like, okay, let me go check this place out. Check this place out. It looked like the trap. I'm like, no, go check this other place out. I was like, this ain't it. Just by the appearance. I had all the places that I had went crossed out, and it was like maybe 2 or 3 at the bottom of my list that I hadn't gone to. The last listing in my journal that I wrote down when I was in Denver was this place that I'm at right now. Or, well, yeah, I'm here right now, but I'm saying in the moment, I'm like, damn, this is the place I wrote down and I didn't even know, and I ended up stumbling over here anyway. So yeah, I didn't have a job. I'm gonna say I had a job, but anyway, what I'm trying to say for those that are picking up when I'm laying down is that I had to get some things in order to get the place. So yeah, I can't really get into all the details of that, but like I said, if you could pick up when I'm laying down, I had to arrange some things in order for me to get this place. So I was told that I was gonna move in November. It was August at the time. So I got back home. I'm like, I got a place. I'm gonna be moving in, blah, blah. And I was very excited. Like, I was sharing the news. I'm just like, I'm out of here. Peace, Denver. November, I'm out. My moving date had been pushed back to December. So then I just kind of was feeling like a little discouraged, because I'm just like, damn, I had these plans to go in November, and now I'm not going in November. But then it all kind of worked out, because I wasn't really prepared and ready to go at the time that I originally was going to go. December rolls around, and now I'm really kind of at crunch time. Like, I didn't know if we were going to fly. I didn't know if we were going to drive. I had a vision of us driving, and I was like, I just seemed frustrated, like, so I didn't want to drive. We ended up flying, and I felt like I was so anxious to move. Like, I was cautious. I was very cautious of something going wrong. Get to Atlanta, that was a freaking, I don't want to say it was a nightmare, but it was very challenging. Like, we had so many bags. We did have some roller suitcase, but not all of our stuff was on wheels. So we were carrying all this shit through the airport. It was exhausting. Atlanta's airport is huge. I thought Denver's airport is very like a lot, but Atlanta's airport is very a lot. Anyway, we get to the freaking car rental. As we're standing in line, getting ready to use our debit card, because I don't have a credit card, getting ready to use the debit card to rent the car, the lady comes out and she's like, okay, announcement, we're not taking debit cards no more. You can only use a credit card. So we're just like, okay, woo, that's crazy. So I had went over to the Avis line, and I was like, I know I used to work for Avis, so I know that Avis does take debit cards, whatever. They take what they could take. So luckily this Jamaican lady was like, she could kind of see that we were maybe in distress, and she was like, just wait over there for a second. So waited over there for a second, boom, she called us up, got us a ride for like a week at a great deal. Shout out to that lady. I don't know her name, but like, she was godsend, and I'm so forever grateful for her, because she seen me and my mom with my 4 kids and all these bags, and we needed a truck. Like, we needed help. Matter of fact, we paid less than what we were expecting to pay with the other company that said they weren't taking debit cards. I wrote about this in my blog, my first month in Atlanta, and how like it had been for me and my children, and getting to our townhome, and it was roaches. It wasn't like just roaches crawling over the wall, but like we spotted a few roaches, and for someone that's from up northwest, like Denver, it's not roaches. Like, I may have seen 2 roaches in my whole time of growing up in Denver. Water bug crawling up the wall or outside of your door. I called them. I'm like, hey, I can't do this. Like, y'all gonna have to give me my money back. Like, I'm gonna do an Airbnb. Like, I was really distraught. Like, I really felt like I fucking moved into a roach house. Those first couple of nights, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I cried. Like, I was crying. I felt like I made a mistake. I met with a couple of people that wanted to really mess with me and my music. And so that kind of had kept me encouraged, because I'm like, I did come out here for music. I did come out here for production. So that was something that made me feel like I am in the right place. So fast forward, my car had got shipped from Colorado to Atlanta. So for a period of time, I didn't have a car. So, I was mobbing. I'll do the mob, I'll walk. It's nothing. So I was walking for a little bit. Then my car came. I was so excited. Like, my car is here. I had the herb in my car. I had a lot of my stuff in my car. And it's just my car. Like, it was the last piece of Denver that I was waiting to bring here to Atlanta to complete me and feeling comfortable. The next day, my car broke down. Took it to the shop. They're like, yeah, it's 2 racks to get it out. I'm like, damn. So how much the minimum just to get it rolling again, So thank God for my mom, because she helped me get my car out and get it fixed, and we had to really drop bread to get my car out. So anyway, everything seemed to be coming together. My mom, she left in February. Like, maybe the the third week of February or something, and I was a little sad. Like, I did feel like, damn, my mom is gone. She held us down. Like, she helped us transition out here. And then my dad and my brother and like a close friend of the family came, and we kicked it. Like, they stayed for like a week and a half maybe. So then after that, and then my cousin had ended up being in Atlanta because her and her husband were dealing with something, and they were in Atlanta. So I was able to see my cousin. Then I had, like, one of my friends came out here from Cali because she's moving. Well, she was getting an apartment out here. So then we were kicking it. Then I had another friend from my college that came, and then we were kicking it. Like, then my mom ended up coming back. Then my auntie was here. Then I had one of my cousins come out here. Like, it was like people were here literally every month. Someone was here. That went on all through September, pretty much. Was like the last time somebody had came out here and was like, I'm out here. A few people came that I didn't even get to link up with because just the timing, like, but it's all love, and I hope they know that. But, you know, people I know felt some type of way because I wasn't able to link. I feel like the universe was bringing me a lot of comfort because it was so many, I had so many relatives and people close to my heart that came to see me within that span of time. So yeah, that was like the first 7 or 8 months of being here. I did link up with this person. I was talking to this person, and it ended bad because that person, I don't really want to get into details, but it threw me off for a little bit. And that's when I started seeing like kind of more of the dark side of Atlanta. I'm now starting to realize like my trusting nature and how I'm so inviting, and I'm thinking like, oh, I'm meeting people, they have my best interests. Although it is an excellent place to be, in my opinion. I love being here. Like, it's been wonderful for me. But also, it's been a little bit scary, you know, because I didn't realize how much, like, I know who I am. I know that I am a special person. I know that I am gifted. I know that I'm talented. I know that people are drawn to me. But it's like some layers were removed from my eyes, and I'm able to see like I'm really a gem. Like, and my presence is great, and people are attracted to it. People can see also that I'm vulnerable. People will take that and use that to their advantage and use it against me. On top of other things that I have been witnessing and experiencing and noticing about myself, where the toxicity is coming from, where the poor decision making is coming from, where the self-sabotage is coming from. You know, and for me, I was seeing like, damn, okay, I have had some serious issues in like my trust area. Like, I'm a little bit too trusting when I don't need to be, and then I'm more protective when I don't need to be. Like, there's some imbalance. Being in Atlanta and I'm like here by myself, I don't have a lot of family. I don't have friends here like that. Like, most of the people that I know is dudes. Like, I can't hang out with all my male friends all the time. Like, not at 33, not at us being in a stage where, yeah, I do have male friends that I never slept with, literally. But that doesn't mean that inkling of a thought isn't there. So all of that being said is like, being out here this first year has been so eye-opening for me, so enlightening, so revealing, so much to where I'm like, I've been forced to do shadow work. I've been forced to go within and look at myself and ask myself important questions like, why are you here? What are you doing here? Who are the people you're attracting? Why are you attracting these people? Just a lot of tough questions that I've had to really sit back and meditate on. And I don't feel like it's like my first half of the month or first half of the year had been like very, very fun, and just like I'm kind of just like on a vacation in a sense. Like I'm kicking it, I'm meeting people, I'm doing what I want to do. It's been great. Then the other half of the 6 months is like a lot of reflecting, a lot of analyzing, a lot of examination, a lot of shadow work. And it has really been an adjustment for me. Like it's really been a serious transformation this 11 months. That's what it's been like for me. Lastly, my business. I started my business last year around this time, and I'm gonna speak on that on a different video or whatever, because it's a separate thing, but relating it to what I'm saying now about being here in Atlanta. I started my business before I left Denver, and I was doing well. Like that first 6 months, I'm doing well in my business. And then I lost track of myself because I wasn't prioritizing. I wasn't scheduling things. I wasn't being prompt enough. A lot of procrastination to where I had to put my business on the back burner to even get clarity and direction with myself, because the type of business that I have, without me being level-headed and clear-minded, I'm unable to produce. So yeah, I've just seen myself go through the motions. As far as like motherhood, I've been like learning so much through my children and watching them as they transition and grow, and not really realizing like, okay, I wanted this move so badly. I did consider how it would be for my children, but I mainly was focused on like me being here. My children are a part of me, so they gonna be where I be, you know. But I didn't consider like how it would be, how the transition would be from being in Denver, which is a predominantly Hispanic. Okay, so unfortunately, the rest of my video got deleted somehow. So yeah, that kind of upset me, but it's all good. You know, I'll just have to tap back in with my 12-month review. And yeah, so, you know, pretty much just to wrap it up, my 11-month review has been all filled with pleasure and me understanding my purpose, me going through shadow work, me shedding some things, light being shed on me, and all of that wrapped in one. So make sure you hit subscribe so that you can be notified for my next videos. Like my videos, share it, and I just appreciate y'all being here and being on this journey with me. So until next time.